Hello, everybody, and welcome to another watch along. We have it's going to be a fun thing. I'm at home today. It is a Sunday, and we are watching along as the Chariho Chargers face off against the North Providence Cougars in the Division II boys soccer finale state championship game. We had two incredible state championship games yesterday. If you'd like to watch the game and not just me talk about watching the game, you can we got some sirens going on. You can click this link right here. You can scan this QR code, and that will take you to NFHS Network, where they will be watching, where they will be showing the game, and it's exclusive on NFHS Network. So let me just put that up. The game has not started yet, which is good. Let's see here. Let me put up this as a title here. All right. So this is a watch along. Let me change the color. That might be a good thing too. Let me change it to green just for this. Boom. There we go. All right, so we are underway. We are 15 seconds in, and Providence clears out an early charge by Chariho into the goal. This is going to be an interesting one. Just take a look at my notes here. We have the fourth seed Chariho Chargers up against the sixth seed. I'm sorry, the fourth seed North Providence Cougars up against the sixth seed Chariho Chargers. So there's been a lot of upsets in this boys Rhode Island Interscholastic League Division II tournament. It's been great so far to see this. Chargers have been known for their defense, which should be interesting because the Cougars, while they have had great defense, I don't think they've given up a goal since the 23rd of October, I believe. They are known for scoring a lot of goals, so it'll definitely be very interesting to see how this one shakes out. We've seen the Chargers hold a lot of teams to very low score over the last several years. Chargers back in the championship game this year. They won back-to-back D2 championships in 21 and 22. They've had 5 championships in school history thus far, so this should be interesting. Right now, both teams are just sort of feeling each other out. A lot of play around the midfield area. Cougars have the ball right now. I know that watching someone watch soccer is is not always the most exciting thing. But if you would like to watch the actual game again, you can click this. Let me just make sure. Nope, this. You can scan this QR code. It's my left hand. I wasn't looking at the screen. It's my left hand QR code there. And all right, I hope everybody's having a nice Sunday. It is raining, a little bit raining here in Westerly and raining in Providence right now. Chargers taking it back up, and that's going to go out. Chargers ball, and they're going to have a throw in on the Cougars side, and it's going to go immediately back out. So another Chargers throw in here. And basically, we're just here to watch along with you. I'll tell you if anything big happens. But otherwise, we're just going to chat. So if you guys have anything you'd like to talk about, put it in the comments. We'll continue on. We had 2 great watch-alongs yesterday for some championship games that both ended in dramatic fashion. The Westerly Bulldogs against the Prout Crusaders, both teams that we cover here on 321. fought each other for the girls' Division II state championship in soccer. So the counterpoint to the game that we are watching along with right now. And Westerly looked like they had everything going in their favor. They were up 2-0 with 19 minutes left. The Crusaders scored 2 quick goals within 2 minutes to tie it up, brought it to overtime, brought it to double overtime. Penalty kicks wasn't even enough. They had to go into sudden death penalty kicks. And then the Crusaders ended up being victorious. A fantastic long shot on goal. We just had a shot on goal from the Chargers from about 45 yards out, maybe 50 yards out. So, pretty incredible stuff. Early afternoon game on a Sunday can definitely be a little different. As far as travel goes, we are at Rhode Island College, so we are right in the North Providence Cougars' backyard. I believe I heard the announcers earlier say that the school is 2 miles away from this Rhode Island College soccer field here, Alumni Stadium, which is very interesting because Chariho, 40 miles away. So definitely the away team today, not just because they are the lower seed, but because the Cougars, a lot of these Cougars fans had to go less, had to travel maybe less than they would even normally have to travel for a home game. Corner kick by the Cougars taken care of easily by the Chargers goalkeeper. And then the second watch along that we did last night was the Westerly Bulldogs versus the Barrington Eagles in the Division II volleyball state championships. Westerly won the first 2 games of that after Barrington came out like a house of fire on the first one. The first game started, the whole night started on an 8-0 run by Barrington. Westerly got their wits back under them, were able to come back and win the first set, win the second set, and then Barrington was able to come back. A shot on goal, Cougars, and another great save by the Chargers. Barrington was able to come back and win back-to-back sets in set 3 and set 4, which were the first 2 back-to-back sets that Westerly gave up all year. They had not lost back-to-back sets all year long in their undefeated streak. As a matter of fact, only 1 game previously in the entire year had they lost 2 sets and gone to a game 5. And I personally was worried, but very different from the first game where we were watching 2 teams that we both covered. I really wanted the perfection that night. Nothing against Barrington, but there was something special about the Westerly girls volleyball team getting that perfect season, and I really wanted it for them. And something that concerned me was that in all 4 or in 3 of the 4 first 4 sets, Barrington had not only the 15 first, but by quite a margin. And obviously, game 5 or set 5 in a volleyball match is a race to 15, not a race to 25. But the Bulldogs came out and got a big lead and dominated in set 5 to win the Division II championships and to extend to a fully 21-0 perfect season, which was incredible. It was absolutely incredible to watch. This will be our last. I mean, we're not covering this game really. We're just doing a watch along of it. Again, if you want to watch it, NFHS, just scanned that QR code right there. It'll take you to NFHS. 10 minutes have elapsed almost. 9 minutes have elapsed right now, still 0-0. Both teams have gotten a couple shots on goal, but to no avail. This will be our last non-football game that we cover until basketball season starts. And speaking of, I talked to Coach Samaggio this morning while the Chariho Chargers football team is out of the playoffs after their loss to Classical this week. They will be doing a tune-up game, an exhibition game, keeping in one of the big things, one of the big worries when you have the playoffs before Thanksgiving is if you get knocked out of the playoffs early, as they did, then you have 3 weeks off until Thanksgiving. And so, to alleviate that, Coach Samaggio and the coach from Hope High School, the Blue Wave, decided that they would play each other. Shot on goal there for the Chargers did not go. And now the goalie is going to clear it for the Cougars. I can hear the rain outside the window right now. I think it's drizzling in Providence at the moment. Not, but a dark and dreary day nonetheless. And that's going to be a free kick here for the Cougars right around midfield. A couple yards into Chargers territory for this free kick. 29 minutes left in the first half. Ooh, a great block by the Chargers. And they're going to get the ball back over to the other side, and it's going to be cut off by the Cougars. So after this game, all attention goes over to football. Like I said, we have the Chargers versus Mount Hope, and a good shot on goal by the Cougars, a little bit wide, and a great save by the Chargers goalkeeper. And he's going to punt this one out. And look at the leg on him. That is going to clear even the camera. Cougars do a great job of bringing it back down, and that's going to go way, way, way out. Goalkeeper came out of the box quite a bit. Make sure that that one went out of bounds, and it did. Coach Brian Williams has done a tremendous job with these Chargers. Soccer for many, many years, the biggest sport in Chariho. I know growing up, I was on one of the first football teams for the Chargers, or the first football team for the Chargers that ever made the playoffs. We had just, or at least in this iteration of the Chargers football team, Chariho actually had lost their football team in the 70s. They had it for a brief period of time, then they didn't have it anymore. So soccer, and we got it back in the late 90s, football here in Chariho. So soccer has been the dominant male sport at Chariho for a long time, at least in the fall. Basketball, a lot of love for basketball and baseball as well. A good shot on goal from a free kick by the Cougars is saved by the Chargers once again. Fantastic job there. And once again, I just want to remind everybody, you don't have to just listen to me. You can watch the game along. We cannot bring you the game because it is exclusive to NFHS. And judging by the fact that the lights changed in my living room, I believe I believe that Jackie is now awake, which means I will probably talk a little bit louder. Back and forth action. I got to be honest, the majority of the time has been spent on the Chargers side of the field. Time of possession is definitely going to the Cougars at this moment. But that is sort of what you would expect. The Chargers, a defensive minded team. They have been for at least the 2 years we've been covering them. I want to say a huge shout out to Coach LaBelle, the girls basketball coach at Chariho, who is our announcer for Chariho boys and girls soccer and girls volleyball in the fall. I want to also say a huge shout out to Coach Aruda, Coach Jacob Aruda, one of the assistants here under Brian Williams on this team that is on the field right now in the state championship game. Coach Aruda is 321 alumni and covered this team for us last year as our announcer, and will be back covering basketball for us in just a couple weeks. Him and Coach LaBelle will do a little tag team action. Fancy footwork right now by the Cougars. And great defense by the Chargers. They're not giving them any angles. They're not letting them cut anything inside. There's no good shots. Everything's around the perimeter. You can tell why the Chargers are where they are, even being a number 6 seed. Goal kick. Chargers still can't break it into Cougars territory, and that is going to. Ooh, that one took a weird bounce. It was a big cross kick over towards the Chariho goalie, and no one was around him, but it looked like it was going to take an awkward bounce, and and any slight deviation from your attention, and that could have been a goal on a would have been a strange goal, but could have been a goal. But that's why these kids are the best, and not me, who probably would have ended up letting that thing go in the net. Chargers finally have the ball on their side of the field, on the Cougar side of the field, I should say. Pronouns. Chargers deep, and that is going to be caught by the North Providence goalkeeper, who is able to clear that one out. Ooh, a little bit of a mix-up there at center field. Two players fell over the top of each other. Not sure who's going to get the call on that one. And it is going to be a free kick for the Cougars. Again, Chargers doing a great job of blocking up the middle. Every time the Cougars are in their territory, they are outside of even the goalkeeper's box. They are outside of the 18-yard mark. They are outside. Like, there's just nowhere for them to be. in the middle, and that is just a testament to a great defense and a nice clearing of the ball back over to Cougars territory, but only for a minute. And this is another little pause here. We're going to have a couple substitutions come in during this free kick. Cougars well on their own side of the ball. Waiting. And they are waiting for something. And here we go. Ball is back in play. Not a free kick, actually, on that one. The ref dropped it for them. Cougars trying to find a way to bring it up the middle. And they have to resort to going back to the outside. The Chargers are so good on defense. It looks like there's 2 Chargers for every one Cougar. No matter where they are, everyone is double teamed. Not a single Cougar has an opening. They have the ball, they have control of the ball, and they cut it inside. And they had one opportunity with a kick inside the box and could not get it. A great stop by the goalkeeper for Chariho. Fantastic job there. Let me grab their rosters. We are just doing this watch along so that you guys can have live updates. Connor Prescott, the goalkeeper, doing a fantastic job. The issue is, though, if the Cougars continue to have the ball constantly, if the Cougars just have the ball over and over and over and over and over again, the issue is going to be that eventually they will find the back of the net. You can't be under this type of pressure at all times. And the Chargers advancing now, and they get a shot on goal that dribbles over to the far side. Nice save by the Cougars. That's going to go out, and it's going to be a Chargers throw in. As sirens once again go by here in Westerly. And once again, you can click this or scan this QR code right here. If you want to catch this, we are 1/4 of the way through this game as we have elapsed the 20-minute mark, down to 18:45 right now left to go here in the first. And it has been all Cougars' time of possession, but that hasn't really done anything for them, as the Chargers' defense, which it is well known to do, has held up. The 2 games that I can personally remember seeing the Chargers lose this year were both to Westerly High School in the 2 weeks before the playoffs started. 1-0, 1-0, and then of course the Chargers ended up winning in the playoffs against Westerly 1-0. So if it is a low-scoring game, then I think that is right up the Chargers' alley, what they are going for. The Cougars, again, have not given up a goal since October 23rd. So I don't know. Is there a world where the Chargers' goal is to maybe end this in a 0-0 tie and get to penalty kicks? That might be. I mean, you never wanted to come down to penalty kicks, but that's something that may be beneficial to the Chargers at this point. I don't know. I don't know. Chariho soccer, the crown jewel of the turf field of towns, as I'm calling them maybe for the first time ever right now. I left my Chargers hat at the office. That would be great to be wearing right now. All right. Here we go. And another great save. A ball came flying in over the top from out of nowhere. And once again, a great save by Connor Prescott, the goalkeeper, for the Chargers. Ooh. And a player is down, and that's going to create a free kick here, about halfway down in Charger territory. So this would be a great opportunity for the Cougars to be able to get to the inside and get a shot on goal if they are able to take advantage of this. And that's exactly what they try to do. And a great job, once again, by Prescott, stepping up, jumping up, using his hands as literally only he can do on the field other than his counterpart. Chargers trying to break it into Cougar territory. They get cut off a couple times, get it back in, but it's one Charger versus the defense, and that's not going to work out for them. But we are going to get a Chariho throw in, roughly about 10 yards out from the goal. You can see the flags flying. It's a windy day. It's a cold day. It's a rainy day. I know in most sports, that means not as much offense, and a header and a good save by the Cougars, and they are going to be able to clear this one out. Generally speaking, rain days, gloomy days, stuff like that is more of a defensive minded day. In other sports, I'm not sure exactly how that equates to soccer, but we will see. The score is 0-0, Katie. The score is 0-0. I will put up a score once there is a score. Look at the blue light. Okay, I got to get back to paying attention to the game. Oh, and a header by the Cougars saved by the Chargers. Prescott has been so impressive. That was his most dramatic save yet. Still 0-0 or 0-0. I will hold on. I have to put this down to type. 1 second. There we go. That's better. I'm home today, so I don't have all of the fancy graphics and stuff. But I still wanted to do a watch along so that I could tell you guys what the score was and all of that stuff. And if you'd like to watch along, You can just scan this QR code for the NFHS feed. And this is a free kick, and it is a big one. They are about 20 yards out, and that's going to go sailing wide to the left of the goal. A good opportunity for the Cougars. The score remains 0-0. Oh, and he slips. One Cougar had an opportunity and slipped. It is a turf field, I believe, but it may just be a well-maintained grass field. I believe it is a turf field here, but it is still wet. It's still wet, still slippery. I can hear the rain outside my window. I can hear the rain on the road as the cars drive by right now. You guys probably can't hear that, but I can. Here we go. Chargers looking for an opportunity. They need to get the ball back over on the other side, and they do. And across, and he is going to find his man, and offsides for the Chargers. I'd like to take a second to thank all of our advertisers that make these games happen. Scrolling across the bottom of the screen, those are our advertisers here in South County for Chariho, Westerly, Stonington, and Prout. And we are very excited to be announcing our expansion north to Kent County and Providence County. You will see more schools on the 321 network. We are very excited about that. Cannot wait to launch more schools. Cranston East and Cranston West will be joining us on Thanksgiving. On Thanksgiving, we will have your Chariho Chargers versus the East Greenwich Avengers. Ooh! Wow. 10 minutes left, and a Charger got body checked, but no foul. Going to be a goal kick for the Cougars. And a nice development there for the Cougars. They could not follow up on it. Had a beautiful cross from the left side of the field over to the goal and just went too far out. Didn't even get the shot on goal there. Great opportunity. Just it's hard to score. It is hard to score in perfect conditions. Never mind being cold, rainy, November championship. But this is where legends are made today. Today is where legends are made. Today is where the rubber meets the road. And back and forth, back and forth. Chargers are able to get it well into Cougars territory, but there's nobody there to help out. Oh, and no, the Cougars are able to grab it back, and Chargers cut them off once again. And for the first time in the game, we have everybody set up down here in Cougars territory. 8 minutes left to go here in the first half. Your score is still 0-0. I don't think I can. I culturally, I don't think I can throw in 0-0 that often. I'm clearly very English. I'm just not that English. Uh, Soccer state championship here. Ooh, and it ricochets off of a charger, but the defense there to pick it back up. That could have turned into something for the Cougars, but again, the Charger defense. And they have now an opportunity on the Cougar side of the ball. Cougars doing a good job on defense, preventing that. Remember, if this is a low scoring game, that is going to benefit the Chargers, you would assume. Chargers are a defensive minded team. Cougars like to score a lot of goals. And the Chargers have done a tremendous job thus far, although I believe we are going to have a free kick towards the middle of the field, probably about 30 yards out, 25 yards out here. And this is the most dangerous moment right now so far for the Chargers in the game. Depending on the kick and where the kick is placed, he could score. I've seen many kids score from this direct position. There's a wall of Chargers in front of him. And he kicks it, and it goes to the right of the goalie. And a great job by Prescott of saving that one. It is going to be a Cougars throw in here. Oh, ref got in the way a little bit. And they are going to drop the ball again as the ref ended up with the kick. Chargers trying to clear it. They are able to get it out of the center, and they are able to continue on with it now. Oh, Cougars take it back immediately. And a shot on goal, easily saved by Prescott. This is a watch along. So if you guys want to watch along, scan that QR code right here. I am. Yeah. Right there. Scan that QR code. I'm going to switch back to watching this now again. And the Cougars have it, and Prescott comes out and grabs it, no problem. Crisis averted. And the big punt goes to midfield. Chargers have it, waiting, trying to set something up, waiting for more help. Kick it back over, looking to regroup. And a solid slice into the center. And the Cougars are going to grab that one. Goalkeeper has the ball. And he punts it back out to midfield. Chargers able to get it for a second. And Cougars putting it back well into Chargers territory. And now Prescott with the ball. 3:25 left, and the Chargers have their biggest opportunity, and it goes wide to the right. Oh, that was the best opportunity of the game for the Chargers thus far, and they're going to get a corner kick out of it. 3 minutes and 8 seconds left here in the first. Corner kick for the Chargers. And this is a really big moment. I don't know how that was not a goal. I saw some Chargers looking like they were celebrating. They were not. The ball now up into Chargers territory. They get the ball back out. They're the goalkeeper was nowhere around. I do not know how that one did not go in, but it is still 0-0. And now Chargers trying to clear out a dangerous situation of their own. 2 minutes left here in the first. And Chargers able to get it back over to the other side. Nice cross, and that one's going to be cleared out. We're going to have a throw in by the Chargers. Again, click here, scan this QR code right here if you would like to be able to watch this game along with me on NFHS Network. 90 seconds left in the first half. We will be back for the second half, but I'm just going to go on a commercial loop for the halftime show. As a thank you to all of our advertisers. Whew. And the throw in deep to the center, jockeying for position, and incredible job by the Cougars. And they are running a full out assault right now. They are back into Chargers territory. 32 seconds left. Good footwork. The crossover. Good header to clear it by the Chargers. 20 seconds. Cougars kick it back in, and that is going to be handled by Prescott. 14 seconds, 11 seconds, 10 seconds. And he's going to kick this one. 4, 3, and that is going to do it for the first half. Chargers 0, Cougars 0. Wow, what a first half, guys. We will be back when they are back in about 10 minutes. I want to say a huge thank you to all of our advertisers across everywhere. I'm going to play all of the commercials that we have until we come back so that I can take a little bit of a break here. But this is incredible. This QR code is going to stay up on screen the entire time the ads are playing. If you want to watch, you can watch right there. This is incredible. Thanks, guys. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm. to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here in the Wireless Zone at 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners. And this weekend, the new iPhone is here, and we have them all in stock. Come get the brand new orange iPhone 17 Pro or the brand new razor thin iPhone Air. The best part is trading your old iPhone and get up to $1,100 off, meaning you get the brand new iPhone for free. But this weekend, you can get the brand new iPad and Series 11 Apple Watch for free. It's all happening down here at the Wireless Zone at 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners. Don't delay, stop in today.
Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
D&V Mechanical specializes in the installation, maintenance, and servicing of Mitsubishi ductless mini-split heat pump systems. We are certified by Mitsubishi as Diamond Elite contractors and factory trained and up to date on the proper procedure of the installation and service of Mitsubishi ductless heating and air conditioning ductless heat pumps. We assist with the paperwork to reduce much of the stress-related documentation required to get the state rebates and federal tax incentives. We are not a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-nothing company. We are masters of ductless heat pumps. It's what we do, and it's what we know.
And I'm Jeff Swiderski with AnnieMac Home Mortgage's Momentum Group, your trusted partner in the home buying process.
At AnnieMac, we can strengthen your offer with our innovative program, Cash to Keys, giving you a competitive edge by allowing you to make a cash offer on your new home.
Together, we've helped over 1,000 families move into their dream homes, and we'd love to do the same for you.
Give us a call today at 401-486-0853 to get started.
Support a local cause you believe in when you open any new checking account at Washington Trust. Whether it's providing housing, ensuring no one goes hungry, or teaching tomorrow's leaders, we'll donate $25 to a local nonprofit on your behalf and give you $200 after 2 direct deposits. So open the checking account that's good for you and good for your community. Washington Trust. What we value is you. Member FDIC.
It's pizza night in Westerly. Mario's is where I want to be. It's pizza night in Westerly. Mario's is where I want to be. It's pizza night in Westerly. Mario's is where I want to be. It's pizza night in Westerly. Mario's is where I want to be. It's pizza night in Westerly. Mario's is where I want to be.
I'm Dale Sold, the owner of Shoreline Painting and Cabinet Refinishing. My vision for the company has always been to elevate paint contracting. When you call, you get a live person. Typically, we have estimates out the same day. We have really good communication with our customers daily. We make sure you're completely happy before we leave the project. We service residential and commercial customers. The commercial work we do is typically more community-oriented. We just completed a expansion of our shop. We added 3 more spray booths to allow us to increase capacity. You can find us at 77 Stillman Ave in Pawcatuck. You can find us on our website at shorelinepaintingri.com, or you can call the office 401-834-1684 to book an estimate.
Hi, I'm Chris Kozwoski, owner of Broadview Florist and Garden Center in Dunn's Corners. For over 40 years, our family-owned business has been your go-to destination for beautiful, custom-made floral arrangements. Whether it's a special event or just to brighten up your day, we create highest quality designs tailored just for you. Trust Broadview Florists to make every moment unforgettable. Visit us today or give us a call at 401-322-0390.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barber Shop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, Rio's Barber Shop.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop into Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up. Make your house a home using quality paints and stains. Achieve long-lasting color and beauty with premium products from Benjamin Moore, available only at locally owned stores like ours. Elevate your home interior with Aura, Regal Select, and Ben Paint, or give your exteriors protection from the weather with Element Guard and new Woodlux exterior stains. No matter what you choose, we know you'll see the love. Visit us today to get started on your next project. Westerly Paints, 85 Franklin Street in Westerly, or call 401-596-8333 and visit westerlypaints.com.
Wood River Health is my home for health.
Wood River Health is a one-stop shop for primary medical care, dental care, behavioral health, and social services. We care for the members of our community because they are our community. I'm Allison Croak, President and CEO of Wood River Health. Since 1976, our health center has provided high-quality, affordable health care to residents of Rhode Island and southeastern Connecticut. We are your neighborhood health center. Let us be your home for health.
Moving doesn't have to be stressful. Whether it's across town or just across the hall, no job is too big or too small for Easy Does It Moving and More. Sean and his team put people first, making your move safe, smooth, and stress-free from start to finish. For a move made simple, go with the name that says it all. Easy Does It Moving and More. Call us today at 401-545-6078 or go to easydoesitmoving.com.
I am Jim Howe. My practice is focused on representing people injured in car accidents, representing people injured in premises liability, represent people in all walks of life. I say all the time that I represent the underdog, and by the underdog I mean the person who is injured and is facing lawyers that are hired by insurance companies. If you unfortunately find yourself injured in an automobile collision or in any other circumstance where insurance may come into play, think of giving me a call.
Hi, I'm Neil Anthus, owner of Sound Financial Partners. We're a full-service financial planning practice dedicated to optimizing your investment, tax, and cash flow strategies. As fiduciaries, we always keep our advisory clients' best interests in mind when making recommendations. Whether you're preparing for retirement or growing your business, we're here to help you achieve your financial goals. Ready to start your journey to financial success? Visit us at our Westerly office or give us a call at 401-642-4333.
Dime Bank, we're all about community. It's who we are. Local communities made up of customers, families, and friends. Business owners invested in helping their communities thrive. Dedicated employees committed to giving back in ways that go beyond banking. If your banking relationship leaves you wanting more, come join our community. It's your bank, your choice, your dime.
I'm Donna Simmons. I'm the luxury property specialist for Mott & Chase Sotheby's International Realty. Whether you're buying a home, selling a home, or simply need guidance in planning your short-term or long-term needs and dreams, I'm ready to go on this journey with you with heartfelt guidance and expert results. Feel free to give me a call at 401-439-0268. I'd love to talk to you and make your real estate dreams come true.
And welcome back. It is the beginning of the second half, still 0-0 Chargers and North Providence Cougars, as we are here on this beautiful, beautiful day. Let me do a little something different here. I want to delete. Yeah, there we go. All right, here we go. Let me just put myself in a little box here. Great, there we go. Okay, Division 2 watch along, and now I'm small, and you guys can all see what's going on. Click that for NFHS. We have an injury on the field kind of immediately as the second half starts. Hopefully they are all right. They're walking off under their own power, which is always good to see. You never want to see an injury in any sort of. That was. I think that they heard that crack on the. This is a watch along, so it's a little more casual. So I'm just going to point out my lovely partner Jackie just cracked her neck, and I think that everybody could hear it all the way in Providence. That was, whew, whew, whew. Still 0-0. Obviously, the Chargers and the Cougars have switched sides. If you scan the QR code that's on screen, it will take you to NFHS Network. Want to thank all of our advertisers for the fall that have joined us, including, by the way, ones that we do not have commercials for. Want to thank Ed French and Son Paving for their generous sponsorship of the player of the game for Westerly every single game. That is fantastic, and we love giving out the Ed French and Son player of the game. Want to send a special thank you out to Service Master by Mason, especially turning the heat on and everything else. Get your house checked. Service Master by Mason. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram. They give a lot of great, helpful information. Chargers had a little bit of an opportunity there, but it is cleared out by the Cougars. Chargers are doing a great job here keeping the ball on the Cougars side of the field. I love it when that happens, when the first half of a soccer game takes place on one side of the field, and then they switch sides, and then the second half starts out all on the other side. Makes me feel like the field is lopsided, and the ball just keeps naturally rolling to one side. I know that's not the case, especially at the gorgeous Rhode Island College facilities that we are at right now here at Alumni Stadium. But you never know, right? You never know. Jackie, I don't have a hat on, and I'm doing a game. This is no, I'm just saying, the hair thing, you know? I got a lot of hair right now, guys. I have arguably too much hair. Still 0-0. The Cougars had a little bit of an opportunity, another easy save there for Prescott, or at least he makes it look easy. Oh, nice move getting out of the way by the referee. The official doing a little ballet move there. I don't know. I don't know, guys. A low-scoring game. It is pouring out now here in Westerly. As my lovely assistant opened the blinds for the first time today. And now I can see the rain instead of just hearing it. She's in the other room now, so I don't think she'll mind me calling her an assistant. Just a reminder, if you didn't hear us or didn't hear me earlier in the game, we will have a Chariho football exhibition against Hope High School on Thursday night. Looking forward to covering that. Legend Ken Collins should be on the call for that. Coach Samaggio woke me up with that news early this morning. Just entertaining myself at this point. Watch-alongs are a little dry if you're not watching along, so I do highly recommend that you watch along on the NFHS link on the right side of the screen, left side of the screen. I don't know where it is for you. Right side of the screen. I also want to thank Valenti Family of Dealerships, Evering Electric, and Coastline Window Treatments. Coastline Window Treatments, fantastic way to, I tell you what, you don't even realize, and I realize it right now because Jackie opened the curtains. Having the right window treatments can really keep your house warm in the winter and cool in the summer. Especially honeycomb shades are a great option for that. But any sort of drapery, like that, they know what they're doing over at Coastline Window Treatments. Give them a call. And we have the longest throw-in I've ever seen. I don't know what's happening. Something is happening that because I'm watching with the sound very low, I'm not sure exactly what's happening here. Not that I think that I would necessarily have known to begin with, but the Cougars will eventually be throwing the ball in. The clock is stopped at 32 minutes and 19 seconds. And we are just waiting for Godot, and there we go. What was that noise? Okay, weird noises coming from our chimney area here. We'll give you updates on the game, home repairs, all sorts of stuff here on 321 for these watch alongs. Chariho Chargers have been so fun to watch all year long. They are the fourth seed. They are the sixth seed. North Providence is the fourth seed. So both teams have had some upsets to get here to the finals today. North Providence has won one state championship in their school's history, and that was 23 years ago. Chargers have won 5 state championships, with the most recent being back-to-back in 21 and 22. And I think that they abbreviated halftime because of the rain, because it is raining harder now than it was. And they are trying to make sure that and Prescott slides and a nice save as a Cougar was, pardon the pun, charging towards the Chariho goal. It sounds like there's a squeaky wheelbarrow outside, but like up, like up, like outside of our second story window. That doesn't make sense. Well, as we live in the beginning of a horror movie here at my house, it is still 0-0 as there are officially 30 minutes left here in the game. And I just realized that the thing at the bottom says halftime, so let me put my mic down to change that. Can you guys still hear me? No, you can't, not really. Here we go. You know what? I could have remote controlled the other computer. And I could have remote controlled the other computer at the office to put up the graphics over an overlay. Maybe I should have done that. But then I'd have to keep it. Never mind. It's still 0-0. Chargers advancing towards the goal. Good job cutting them off by the Cougars. And this is the level of championship play that you would expect. And that's really fun, actually. We've seen a ton of great champion. I mean, you had Prouts come back into penalty kicks, sudden death penalty kicks yesterday to beat the Bulldogs. You had the Bulldogs fighting Barrington all the way to a game 5, a set 5 in the volleyball championships. And this one is still 0-0 with 28 minutes left to go in regulation. It's exciting stuff. This is what sports is all about. These are the moments that you dream of from your first days in the youth soccer leagues. Being in a state championship game just like this. Maybe you don't imagine the rain. The rain might be more of a football thing. As a kid in my backyard, every time I pretended like I was in a Super Bowl, it was always raining. I don't even think that they allow that anymore. Like, if there's a chance of rain, you're going to either go to the desert for a Super Bowl or you're going to go to a dome. There's no weather will not affect the Super Bowl. But here in high school sports, the weather is very much affecting this game and the slick field conditions with the drizzling rain in Providence, and the Chargers doing a good job, and a nice shot on goal for the Chargers just goes a little bit wide to the left. Cougars with the goal kick. Clears it well over midfield. And now the Cougars start to advance. Chargers cut them off and clear it out of bounds. So we're going to have a throw in. 26 minutes left now. This game has been low scoring. Obviously, no score yet, which is exactly what the Chargers were hoping for going into this game. But they are going to need to find the back of the net in order to win. Their defense is holding up. They've definitely been losing on time of possession, but that's okay. That's they expect that. They expect that. But the number Jackie, the number 4 seeded Cougars have had a lot more explosive offense throughout the year than the Chargers. Chargers more of a defensive minded team. And a great cutoff by the Chargers, but he fell. The camera for this state championship game is being filmed on NFHS through a window, so there's a little bit of a glare, and I'm on my laptop. So the reason that I'm not saying all of the numbers is because I can't see all of the numbers that well from where I'm at from this angle. So I will read off all of the Chargers names before the end of the broadcast. Win, lose, or draw, because it is an honor to get to the state championship game. And obviously they would like to come out with a victory here. Good opportunity. And great job keeping the Cougars to the outside. Again, the Chargers, they're going to have a throw in at about the 30-yard line. But the Chargers have continued to make the Cougars work the perimeter. And that is obviously a lot harder of a task to score when you are only working the outside. The angles are just not there for you. Chargers able to cut them off here, looking to bring it back into Cougar territory. They do momentarily. Oh, big opportunity as Prescott and a Cougar collide, but the Chargers defense were able to step up and clear it for him. He is now back up, but the Cougars are back on the prowl. Cougars spending an awful lot of time right now in Charger territory, trying to cut back towards the middle. He gets there, and that one would have been through the uprights as he kicks it far over the crossbar. And you look at the wind. I mean, the the flag, the American flag out in the right of the screen on NFHS is blowing pretty consistently. So if you do kick a ball in the air like that, there is a chance that the wind is going to have some effect on it. And if nothing else, the wind and the cold weather is going to have an effect on playing. You're tightening up, all of that stuff. So luckily, soccer is a game where you stay pretty warm the entire time because you're constantly moving. But I would imagine that it would have to be tougher to be playing in these conditions than it would be in, early September when it is slightly warmer out. Just over 20 minutes left in regulation here. Still scoreless, 0-0. Once again, I want to recommend that everybody scan that QR code and go over and watch the game on NFHS Network. Oh. Oh, and a great job once again, right at the 20-minute mark by Prescott coming up. He was by himself in goal, and he was able to come all the way up to the edge of the penalty box and make sure that he stopped the ball from advancing any further. I'm gonna while this is dragging just a second, not that it's dragging, but while it's dragging for just a second, I'm gonna see if I can do what I said a minute ago and pop up the other computer. I don't think I'm going to be able to. "18 minutes left in the game. Chargers have it. They are going to get a kick from about 30 yards out. And a big cross to the center, and a great job by the Cougars stepping up and making sure that that got out of the way. And we have a Charger down in the goal. And North Providence is bringing it up right now, and I do not know about how that Charger is at the moment. So Chariho may be down one, and a great jumping save by Prescott once again. Wow. And the player is still down. He is going to be taken off of the field. And we're going to have a little bit of a pause here. Did you just say you think people are barbecuing? It is pouring rain outside right now. Okay. Okay. I don't smell it at the moment, no. But now I'm hungry and I want some barbecue. All right. And the Chargers had a great opportunity there and a good block by one of the defenders, and we're going to get a corner kick here for the Chargers. Corner kicks, I feel like, have been few and far between in this game on both sides, which just goes to show you the quality of defense that both teams have been. And we keep talking about the Chargers defense. North Providence hasn't allowed a goal since October 23rd. So there is a very real possibility of this game going to penalty kicks, and that is going to soar over the goal. So North Providence going to be able to get the chance to clear this one. I don't know what the clock is doing. The clock just went up and now back down. It's around 15 minutes. I think they put a little bit of extra time back on the clock. $15:40. Okay, now I smell barbecue. And if you're interested in barbecuing, you can go get all of the accoutrements at Dunn's Corners Market. And Chariho with a great opportunity here. Oh. It was a very solid opportunity for Chariho. And now back over to the other side of the ball. The other side of the... There we go. Chariho gets it back into Cougars territory, but only for a minute. It's going to be a throw-in now for the Cougars. Calling a Chariho game right now, Jackie, I do have to say that is one thing that I miss about last spring and having my uncle stay with us for a little bit is the random barbecue that would all of a sudden, he would just knock on the door and hand us cheeseburgers and hot dogs and all sorts of other things that he would cook. Normally we'd be like, hey, ask first if we're hungry. But anyway. Pork chops. Oh, those pork chops were delicious. All of that meat from Dunn's Corners Market. Big advertiser here on 321 Chariho. And Chargers have an opportunity. And that one is going to be grabbed by the goalkeeper. Oh my God, a beautiful save. Oh my God, what a beautiful save there by Connor Prescott. That's going to bring up a corner kick, but that would have been a goal. Connor Prescott just jumped his entire wingspan up to block it from the top of the goal. I do not know how he was able to get to that ball, but he just saved Chariho, and now the Cougars making an attempt here on the corner kick, and that one is going to also fall safely into the hands of Connor Prescott. Chariho on the charge right now, looking, and a terrific shot on goal from about 25 yards out, saved by the Cougars. You'll know when somebody scores because I will lose my mind at this point. My apologies to Carlos Rios for any point when he tunes into this game and sees the mop on my hair, on my head. I will. I'll come in and get a cut before Thanksgiving. Under 12 minutes now. Throw in for the Cougars. They are deep in Chargers territory, but there is a whole host of Chargers there. And the ball lands safely in the hands of Connor Prescott. Plan your Thanksgiving Day early. We've got we've got a triple header here on 321. You'll be able to find them all on our YouTube channel. We have Chariho versus East Greenwich at 10 a.m. We have Cranston East versus Cranston West at 10 a.m. And of course, we also have Westerly Stonington. Should be a massive, massive day for everybody here on 321. And around the state. Goal kick now for the Cougars. Chargers keeping a full field press on. And we are just about to come down to 10 minutes left in the game. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 minutes left now in regulation. Still 0-0, exactly where the Chargers. Obviously, they would like it to be at least 1-0, right? You probably want it to be 7-0. But the way that the Chargers play on defense, being defensively minded, and the fact that the Cougars have this offense. Ooh, and we're going to get a free kick as a player is down just outside the penalty box, maybe about 20 yards out from the goal to the right-hand side on the right corner of the penalty box. We're going to get a free kick here for North Providence. And we have 9 minutes left in the game, and this is dangerous territory. This is now dangerous territory here for the Chargers. Connor Prescott has been so impressive in goal all game. And they decided to kick it to the left, and it did not work. So no shot on goal there on the free kick. But Cougars still have the ball in Chargers territory. And Gutierrez just tried to kick the ball through the net from about 45 yards out, and he almost did it. He has a cannon of a leg. And we have another player down for the Cougars. It's slippery. It is definitely slippery out. 8 minutes left in regulation. As we know from yesterday, if this goes to overtime, sorry about the light. If this goes to overtime, we will have 2 5-minute periods. And then if there is still no winner, we will go to penalty kicks. Penalty kicks are best of 5, and if nobody is ahead at the end of 5 penalty kicks, we will go to sudden death penalty kicks, which is exactly how the Division II championship game ended yesterday between Westerly and Prout for the girls. Oh, and a great job by the Chargers as they are now looking to take the ball into Cougar territory. Chargers have a free kick at the 45-yard line, 40-yard line. I'm sorry, nowhere near that. 48. I don't know why I'm being so specific. You got and Chargers have a great opportunity here for a goal and a beautiful save. Wow. Wow, what a great save by the Cougars. And with 5 minutes left in the Chargers defense, they may have just saved the entire game for their team. North Providence goalie getting it done. And a beautiful shot on goal from far away. And Connor Prescott says, I got that. I got it. We are coming to the 5-minute mark. And we are at the 5-minute mark. 5 minutes left in this game. Neither team have been able to find the back of the net yet. Chargers doing a great job keeping it on the perimeter, and that is going to go out of bounds, and the Chargers are going to get the throw in. Chariho would like to spend the next 4 minutes and 32 seconds in Cougar territory. And the Cougars think better of that. And now it is going to go back over to back into Charger territory now. And this is the first time today that you can see the large rain. You can see the large raindrops now on the glass that the camera is behind. We'll see how that affects the playing conditions here as we have 3 minutes and 32 seconds left. Cougars goalie has the ball. He's going to clear it, and he does well past midfield. And it's going to be coming back towards... No? Okay, there we go. And we're going to have another free kick. This one's going to be in the penalty box. We have a yellow card on a Charger. Okay, he is just outside the box for this penalty or for this free kick. But with 3 minutes and 4 seconds left in this game, this is incredibly, incredibly rough for the Chargers here. We have a penalty kick inches outside of the penalty box. And here we go. And it is going to go wide to the right. So Nobody touched it. Chargers are going to be able to clear it. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock right now. And Connor Prescott does a great job, and a header from the Chargers. That's going to go all the way down to the other goalkeeper. 2:32 now as he returns the favor and kicks the ball deep. Chargers able to block it, put it back on their side of the field. Cougars looking to clear it now. Cougars get it back over to the Chariho side. Cougars on the prowl. Here we go. Oh, no. Oh, no. Prescott came out. He's okay. He's back up. Prescott came out to grab it, slid, and stayed down for a minute. He does look to be okay. That is a rough situation as he has been the star of the Chargers today. Connor Prescott, the junior. Cougars have an opportunity here, and Chargers able to cut off the middle once again. Cougars still have it. They're trying to work the perimeter. Chargers kick it out of bounds. We're going to have a throw in here at around the 15. Throws it in. Cougars. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. We saw 2 or 3 headers in a row finally going over the crossbar, and there's 45 seconds left in regulation now. We have a goal kick. Connor Prescott has it. 40 seconds left. 39, 38, 37, 36. And Prescott is taking his sweet time waiting for his team to get out there, and he kicks the ball about 70 yards, and the Chargers have it. 2 Chargers fall back into Charger territory. The Cougars trying, and a great job. 9 seconds left. Prescott clears it once again. We're going to go to overtime. And there it is. We're going to overtime. This will be a 5-minute overtime period. Wow. So they will have a second to get situated, and then, yeah, we'll be right back. Wow.
Let's get down at the flying hoop. 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 Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Woo! C. O'Brien's, my local Irish sports cafe. C. O'Brien's, I'm gonna hang out there all day. C. O'Brien's, 20 TVs to watch the game. C. O'Brien's, C. O'Brien's, C.
Oh, let's go down to Toscano's. Men shop downtown Westerly, where style and class go hand in hand. You can look your best and dress to please. Buy the right shoe, get the left one free. And if Paulie makes fun of you, you get an even bigger discount too. Tuscano's men's shop since 1911.
All right, we are still waiting for halftime to get underway. It was pretty intense. Pretty intense. 0-0 after regulation. Whew. I'm talking to Coach LaBelle right now. I believe he is at the field. Want to say a huge thank you to our Chariho advertisers, including the Chariho halftime show, brought to you by Dunn's Corners Market.
Hi, I'm Chris Kozłowski, owner of Broadview Florist and Garden Center in Dunn's Corners. For over 40 years, our family-owned business has been your go-to destination for beautiful, custom-made floral arrangements. Whether it's a special event or just to brighten up your day, we create highest quality designs tailored just for you. Trust Broadview Florists to make every moment unforgettable. Visit us today or give us a call at 401-322-0390.
Support a local cause you believe in when you open any new checking account at Washington Trust. Whether it's providing housing, ensuring no one goes hungry, or teaching tomorrow's leaders, we'll donate $25 to a local nonprofit on your behalf and give you $200 after 2 direct deposits. So open the checking account that's good for you and good for your community. Washington Trust. What we value is you. Member FDIC.
All right, everybody, we are back here and we are about ready to start the 5-minute overtime period. Hello, I'm here. I'm still here. I'm still with you guys. So it is 2 5-minute overtimes. 2 5-minute overtime periods. So here we go. The rain is coming through even more here on the field, and you can just see it piling up here on the glass that this camera is behind on NFHS. If you'd like to watch along for overtime on the NFHS network, right here, or over on the left side of the screen, right side of the screen. And Cougars have it in Chariho territory. They are going to try to score early here in the overtime period. Reminder that they are the home team, both because they are the 4 seed and Chariho is the 6 seed, and also because North Providence High School is about 2 miles away from the Rhode Island College campus. Whereas Chariho is, I believe, 40 miles away. Well, we all know where Chariho is. See the umbrellas now in the stands. And this rain is getting harder and harder. This game may come down to penalty kicks, which is something that I said as maybe a bold choice, a bold statement in the middle of the first half. But I said I really felt like not only could this game go down to penalty kicks, but it might be beneficial for the Chargers if it were to go to penalty kicks. You have a high-octane offense from North Providence that likes to score goals. You have a defense that lives to shut people down for the Chargers. And we have a free kick 30 yards out. Dangerous situation here for the Chargers. It is a pretty straight on free kick. He may just try to go over everyone's head and challenge Prescott directly. We'll see. And that's exactly what he's going to try to do. And it goes high. You can see the rain pouring down in that shot of the lights here at Alumni Stadium. It was bright as day out. It was daylight when this game started at 2:30. One minute and 45 seconds left here in the first. Coach LaBelle is at the field right now watching as a fan. Just texted me and said, yeah, it's pouring. And you can see it, man. If you're watching on NFHS along with us right now, the just look at the lights on the top left side of the screen. I mean, yes, you can see the raindrops on the window in front of the camera, but it just look to the left right there, and you can see just sheets of rain coming down. 1 minute and just 1 minute remaining here, and this is going to be a free kick for the Chargers. And a great job going out to grab, jumping up and over everybody else for the Cougars goalkeeper. Great job. He's had 2 great saves now that really made a huge difference. Cougars trying to now advance it into Chargers territory. It's harder to get your footing when it's raining like this, harder to see when it's raining like this. The rain is pouring into your hair, it's pouring down your face. It's making it colder. It's even colder out now than it was before. You can see the lights coming on brighter and brighter as the night goes on here. Takes a little bit of time for the lights to come on. We saw just a yellow card and a red card there. Not 100% sure what just happened there. And we have 8 seconds left, and we are in the middle of the field, so we're going to go scoreless to our second overtime. All right, it's 5 more minutes, then penalty kicks. So if this game remains scoreless in the next 5, we will go to penalty kicks. Teams are going to switch sides right now. And the way that it's pouring out, they're not going to take any break in between here. I have no idea what just happened because the camera didn't catch any of it. They were trying to clear the rain from the window. Camera did not catch any of it, and the clock has not officially started on NFHS network for this period. 4 minutes. I can now see the clock at the field. 4 minutes left here in this overtime. Prescott clears it. All right, the clock is now working here. 3 minutes and 45 seconds. Chargers have it. Ooh. So throw in here, 30 yards out for the Cougars, deep in Chargers territory. Chargers kick the ball out. They clear it deep into Cougars territory, but that is going to go out. And the Cougars are going to have a throw in well over on their side now, about 30 yards out from their own goal. 3 minutes left. Looked like Bennett took a tumble there, but he was okay. Opportunity here for the Cougars. And the Chargers able to get it out of there again. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left. Here in overtime, before this comes down to penalty kicks. The Cougars, you can see both teams here with the desperation. And the Chargers have it on the Cougar side of the ball. Under 2 minutes. Chargers are gaining ground. They come up. A big shot. A huge shot from 40 yards out, and that is going to be easily grabbed by the goalkeeper for the Cougars. Sheets and sheets of rain just pouring down. You can see over in the top left of the screen on NFHS. And there are just so many Chargers in the box to clear that one out. 1 minute left. Chargers, ooh. And the Cougars now with an attempt and a fantastic diving save here by Connor Prescott. We are under a minute left, 42 seconds left right now, guys. This is intense. Jackie, can you feel how intense this is? 32 seconds left in this championship game. We are in the second overtime period right now. Still nothing. We are about ready to go to penalty kicks. You never want to see a game go down to penalty kicks because penalty kicks more than anything is luck. You pick a side, you go with it. You pick a side, you go with it. You pick a side, you go with it. That's what penalty kicks are. They are luck, but they are the best way to do it. And we are out of time in overtime. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to penalty kicks. Oh, we are going to penalty kicks. We will be back in 30 seconds so that I can change the banner at the bottom. We are going to penalty kicks.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
All right. We are back, and we are getting ready for penalty kicks. It is 0-0. It is pouring out. There is glass in front of the camera. The camera is in the press box behind the glass, and you can barely see through it because of how much rain there is. And that is a fraction of the amount of rain that is falling on these players. You can see on the top left of the screen on NFHS. And if you're looking to watch the game on NFHS, please do. You can click or scan the QR code that's on the top right of your screen here from 321, or you can go to the 321 Facebook page and find the link that we put for NFHS. It's penalty kicks. Each team is going to get 5 penalty kicks. The team with the most out of 5 is going to win. If it is tied after that, it is going to go to a do or die situation. All right, so both teams are going to have their opportunity here to go through their penalty kicks. And let me pull up the roster over on a different screen here so that I can see it during the penalty kicks. That would be the ideal situation for me here. Perfect. Prescott will be in goal for the Chargers. God, I am sorry that I just did that. We have Connor Prescott, who is the goalie, junior. We have Elijah Boyce, a defender, 9th grade. James Fazaro, midfielder, 9th grade. Brandon Resinger, who is a defender, and he is in 11th grade. Tucker McGlindsey, who is a sophomore. Ryan Sheldon, the senior. Ethan McCann, the senior. Luca Fazaro, junior. Casey Poplowski, the junior. Mitchell Creamer, who's been a big factor for them all year, the junior, number 13. Clive Wynn, freshman. Clive Wynn, junior. He's a forward, not a freshman. Joe Kuna, sophomore. Tim McCormick, junior. Broden Grandchamp, junior. Sean Dorgan, sophomore. Carlos Herrera, junior. Reed McCann, sophomore. Vinny Ferreira, junior. Wilson Herrera, junior. Colby Bennett, junior. Angelo Guido, sophomore. Landon Meyer, freshman. Maverick Marone, junior. Brendan Gleason, another big name here that I have heard many times, junior. Aaron Rice, sophomore. Antonio Urso, freshman. Ryan Cullian, freshman. Landon Kay, freshman. Dominic Giordano, freshman. And Liam Marcotti, sophomore. And Dylan Edenbach, junior. We are going to see Connor Prescott in the goal here to start off. For penalty kicks. Just a reminder, it is a best of 5. Each team will have the opportunity to kick 5 penalty kicks, and whoever is ahead at the end of the 5 will win. If they are still tied, we will go into sudden death penalty kicks, which means first team to hit one and then the other team doesn't hit one, they win. Connor Prescott waiting in goal for quite a while right now. This is it. This is a difficult situation your entire season for both of these teams, the North Providence Cougars and the Chariho Chargers, comes down to luck. There's some skill involved, but there's a lot of luck involved in penalty kicks. You just choose a side and you dive to it. You choose a side and you kick towards it. Yes, there's skill. Yes, there's thought put behind it, very deep thought, but it's not where you want to be. However, for the Chargers, I think that this is somewhere that they maybe wanted to be, because you had this high octane offense for the number 4 seed North Providence Cougars, who liked to score a lot of goals and hadn't given up a goal since October 23rd. And so now you have the Chargers, who, by the way, got to this game by beating Coventry in penalty kicks. You have this Chargers team who's a great defensive team, doesn't score a ton of goals, but they're great on defense, and they've won in penalty kicks before. I said about 20 minutes into this game, Chargers maybe want to go to penalty kicks. Obviously, you'd want to win it a different way before that, but penalty kicks might not be the best option, might not be the worst option for them, and here we are. We are at penalty kicks. So it is what it is. Jackie, you played a lot of soccer, right? Did you ever have a game come down to penalty kicks? Okay. That is why you are not a 3-2-1 sports analyst. Here we go. And a beautiful save. A save right off the bat. Connor Prescott with a gorgeous save right off the bat. And it is okay. So they have so the Cougars have missed their first of 5 opportunities. If the Chargers could sink all 5, they would win. That is difficult. Let's see here. Number 10 coming up. This is Luca Fazzaro. That is my first sip of water in the 2 hours that I've been doing this broadcast. Luca Fazzaro here for the penalty kick. Gets it in. One nothing Chariho in penalties. Prescott now back in. I'll try to find a spot on my little TV stand here to put this water bottle. All right, Cougars' second attempt here. And scores. 1-1. 1-1 here in penalty kicks. And this time Prescott is going to come out of the goal, and he's going to take this opportunity to kick. No, he is not. Okay, he hands it off. This is Creamer. Creamer here on the penalty kick. A lot of motion here in the goal by the goalkeeper. Stutter step and gets it. Creamer. And Chariho is still perfect. Prescott back in goal. Chariho perfect on their penalty kicks thus far. If they get 3 more, they win. A save here would make that magic number 2. Prescott in goal. Can barely see him from the rain. That is how intense the rain is here. And Santos for the Cougars drills one in 2-2. So the Cougars have tied it up in penalty kicks. However, remember, they are still 1 behind. Ethan McCann, number 7, the senior. And let's see what he can do here. And oh my God, the goalkeeper saved it, but it hit again and fell back in. And that is going to count. The Chargers are a perfect 3 for 3 in penalty kicks. The Chargers a perfect 3 for 3 in penalty kicks. North Providence right now 2 for 3 in penalty kicks. They're coming up to kick their 4th right now. And Prescott saves it as it bounces up, hits the crossbar, and it's going to remain 3-2. If the Chargers get this penalty kick, they win the state championship. If the Chargers make this, they win the state championship. Number 17, Tim McCormick. This is it. Tim McCormick with the biggest moment of his athletic life right now, looking to seal the 6th state championship in Chargers history, the 3rd of this decade, the 3rd of this half decade. McCormick. And the Chargers are state champions, ladies and gentlemen. The Chargers, the Chariho Chargers, are officially your Division II state champions. Congratulations to the Chariho Chargers. Amazing. That's awesome. Congratulations, Chariho. They won 4-2 in penalty kicks. This has been an incredible watch along. Congratulations to Coach Brian Williams. Congratulations to the rest of his staff. Brittany Ferragali, to Joel Gabrielson, and to, of course, 321's Jacob Aruda. Congratulations to the coaching staff. Congratulations to all of the members of the team as they celebrate, as they are getting soaked here. I said 15 minutes into the game, I said, I think the best thing for Chariho to do would be to keep this game scoreless and go to penalty kicks. That is exactly what happened, and they won 4-2 in penalty kicks. Incredible job by Connor Prescott, the goalie, the junior. And I want to read off everybody here's name and number once again because they deserve it. Your 2025 state champion, Chariho Chargers, Elijah Boyce, freshman, number 1. Number 2, James Fizarro, freshman. Number 4, Brandon Resinger, junior. Number 5, Tucker McLindsey, sophomore. Number 6, Ryan Sheldon, senior. Number 7, Ethan McCann, senior. Number 10, Luca Fizarro, junior. Number 11, Casey Pawlowski Jr. Number 13, Michael Creamer Jr. Number 14, I'm sorry, I said Michael, it's Mitchell Creamer. Number 14, Clive Wynn Jr. Number 15, Joe Kuna, sophomore. Number 17, and the man who sealed it for the Chargers, Tim McCormick Jr. Number 18, Broden Grandchamp Jr. Number 19, Sean Dorgan, sophomore. Number 20, Carlos Herrera, junior. Number 21, Reed McCann, sophomore. Number 22, Vinny Ferreira, junior. Number 23, Wilson Herrera, junior. Number 24, Colby Bennett, junior. Number 25, Angelo Guido, sophomore. Number 28, Landon Meyer, freshman. Number 30, Maverick Marone, junior. Number 32, Brendan Gleason, junior. Number 33, Aaron Rice, sophomore. Number 34, Antonio Urso, freshman. Number 35, Ryan Coolian, freshman. Number 37, Landon Kay, freshman. Number 38, Dominic Giordano, freshman. Number 98/26, Liam Marcotti, sophomore, and number 99/16, Dylan Edenbach. Congratulations to the Chariho Chargers. It is a rain-soaked day, but you got it done in penalty kicks. Absolutely fantastic. Big Angelo Luzzi, the coach of the Westerly Bulldogs, congratulating his good friend Coach Williams and the team. Chargers knocked the Bulldogs out of the playoffs after losing to them 2 straight weeks in a row at the end of the regular season. There were a lot of upsets. A number 6 seed just won the state championship here. Just goes to show you what good defense can do. Congratulations to the Chargers. Congratulations, everybody. We did 3 championship game watch-alongs this week, and 3-2-1 teams won all 3 of them. Congratulations to the Prout girls soccer team for winning the Division II state championship yesterday. Congratulations to the Westerly Bulldogs girls volleyball team for going undefeated and having a perfect 21-0 season last night in the state volleyball championships. And congratulations to the Chariho Chargers. Thank you guys so much for watching this watch along. We'll be back with more of everything that we do tomorrow, but we'll be back with football on Thursday night, and then playoff football for the Westerly Bulldogs as they are in the semifinals against West Warwick, looking for revenge on Friday night. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye for now.